was actually a really good experience going to see the registered dietitian, and the cardio room is empty right now except for my wife, which is surprising, but I guess it's the Tuesday thing where so many people love to come Monday, Wednesday, Friday because it jives with the weekend. It's not a job I would want to do, but it seems like a pretty easy job to do, although no job is, but you're not exposed to any chemicals, super safe work environment, college degree only, plus some post-college training. And I think that, you just explained to people what a carbohydrate is and stuff, although she was knowledgeable and it was really fun to have a dialogue, and a very nice woman, and I'm in much better shape than her, like in terms of body composition, which of course doesn't matter because you think about the greatest gymnastics coach of all time, Bubba Caroli. It's like you don't have to be able to do something to teach it. Although in some cases it's very helpful to lead from the front and to be able to show by example. So I can definitely see both sides of that argument. I think it's highly contextual and depends on the sport and the relationship and what you're looking to get out of the coach. But for somebody where you just need accountability and the other, it's like the Wes Watson training program, except free under insurance. I don't even think it's a copay, which my normal visits are like a $10 copay to my primary care. She said unlimited, but obviously there's a limit to that. But the next visit is in a month. But they have to be super new agey about it, so they can't, like, how are we going to measure progress? It's like I wanted to scale something, It's like, well, what changes would you like to make, But you have to fully buy in. You're like, oh, well, based on what I've learned today, I'll be eating something within an hour of getting up. But, it is fine. I'm able to have a dialogue and be like, well, I feel like sometimes I'm so incredibly hungry that I'm not hungry. I'm just rather at least not eat then. But I am fully open to the argument and the experience, and have had the experience of then, rebound eating too much later. And hedging my bet, what I actually want to do is get a whey protein shake, though that's not the best in the glycemic index, and within an hour of waking up anyway, so nice and anabolic, even though that's going to stimulate mTOR and maybe might not be the best for longevity overall. At this point, I need to build some muscle, so sure, I'll make this month's goal that I'll eat something within an hour of waking up besides coffee and skim milk, or coffee and 2% milk. I'll have my whey shake in the morning. But the great thing about being all new age is she can't give me shit about not drinking. She can't give me shit about being a vegetarian. So, the new age knife, and this is all the thing. RD hospital, Western medicine, But it's funny as shit that, like, a dietitian's not going to weigh you. And I'm like down, totally down and excited to be weighed and measured. And I didn't see a scale in the whole place. I did see this Tupperware box full of like stuffed animals and like plastic expanding toys. I didn't even ask.